Well, I can't smell what the rock was cooking, but that clip has certainly inspired me to cook some fish. So I'll be making some fresh and zesty cilantro and lemon fish. Let's learn how. To make the basa, you will need a fillet of basa or any other white fish, cilantro for some freshness, lemon, which will give it that zesty zing, sriracha if you like it a little bit spicy, breadcrumbs for a crispy coating, a dash of olive oil, and salt and pepper, the dynamic duo that brings all the flavors together. The secret to crispy fried fish is making sure all the excess water is drained off. Whether it's as fresh as the one the rock was holding or frozen like the one I got from the grocery store, we must begin by squeezing it with a paper towel and pat drying it. I haven't got that on camera, but I did do that. When it's kinda dry, season with some pepper and salt, and then add some lemon. You could use lime too, but that day life just gave me lemons, so there I was. Then chop up some cilantro or coriander if you have that instead, and generously sprinkle it on the fish. And that's pretty much all the seasoning that this needs. For the crunch, I'm adding some breadcrumbs to the fish. And if you need some inspiration on tossing this right, here's a clip.
The people's sunglasses! It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today! Oh, the people's elbow!
Once it's all well coated, we'll heat some oil in a frying pan. We want to make it hot enough to hear a good sizzle. When it's kind of browned at the sides, we'll flip it. And though you may not be able to smell what the rock is cooking, or can't really fight like him either, you can 100% smash that subscribe button. So go ahead and do that. And when the fish is fried and ready, it's time for our taste test. But first, I'm gonna make some sides. For the green beans, you will need beans. I've had frozen green and yellow ones, some salt and pepper, and some olive oil. If you're using frozen, make sure you thaw these first. And if it's fresh, don't forget to clean them. Add the pepper and salt and oil to a mixing bowl and finally toss in the green beans. And that's all you need to do. Then air fry for about 8 to 10 minutes at 400 and then it's ready to be served up. So this cilantro lime fish is one of the easiest recipes that I've made in some time. What I like about it is it's fresh and it's flavorsome and reminds me of summer. I growing up in a Goan household, I used to eat a lot of fish, and the way that we make it in India is with a lot of masala and it's quite heavily spiced. Although there are versions that are not that spicy, there's still a lot of spices used. The simplicity of something like this is very underrated when you come from a culture that's so full and so vibrant with spices. But learning how to cook dishes that didn't involve that much and still had flavor is really something that I find quite surprising. You don't really need a lot to cook some really good food, and this is just a testament to that. I make this all the time, and it never disappoints. The beans I learned from my brother, so he adds one very special ingredient to that, and that's bacon, and that makes everything a whole lot better. But again, with beans, again, growing up in India, you're used to so much of spices and making everything like this really fancy sabji. But just salt, pepper, and some oil and some nuts go a long way, and it allows you to really taste the beans itself, which sometimes is masked. So I'd urge you to really get out of that comfort zone. Try these really easy things, and they're good and they're delicious and they're healthy, and it's worth trying it.